Yo, what up? I'm Shotgun Shogun YouTube. It's been a minute since I've done these videos. It's a patch notes video, and this is gonna be a long ass fucking video. So I hope you know what, pause it right here, go get your breakfast, go get your lunch, go get your whatever, because strap in, because I'm just doing it all in one video. I don't have time to edit like 5 videos today, so guess what? You're getting all of it in one video. So anyways, update notice. What are we getting? We're getting the ReZero collab, and I would like to point out that if you go watch my video from yesterday, I literally called exactly what every class of the collab heroes were. I would just like to point that out right out of the gate, immediately out of the gate, that I was right. I just like to lord that over people. Anyways, again, it's coming out tomorrow, the 5th. We're getting 2 banner units, and we're getting 1 free unit. Rem is banner, Amelia's banner, Ram is free, because, well, they knew that most people probably weren't going to be rolling for Ram. I'm a prophet, Miss Cleo. If you understand the Miss Cleo reference, you're probably old. Also comment down below that, much like me, you are old and you understand the Miss Cleo reference. Who the father of the baby? Anyways, side story, guest from another world. There are rumors that Chaos Gates have been opening up in the Forest of Britannia. Who would have guessed? Chaos Gates, perfect segue into any world that you want. Boom. Okay, 8.5 to 8.19, where it's gonna be a side story. You're gonna have artifacts for everything, so it's only gonna be a 2 weeks? Can I count right? Yeah, that's a 2-week side story. 3 artifacts means the first half, and then the second half. Oh no, wait, they all just increase your stuff on the one. Okay, easy. So it'll be a silver side story, silver Skystone side story. Anyways, 12 stages, multi-difficulty stages, S Goblin Den, S Molagora Hunt. So we're gonna get goblins, we're gonna get a mole out of this. Fantastic. We're gonna be getting a free ram out of this as well. Story stages do not require energy to enter and do not contain any battles. We already know that. That's pretty typical. So what are we gonna be getting here? Ram, we're gonna be getting her artifact for freezies. Well, not technically for free. You still have to pay energy for it, but you don't have to pay money for it, because chances are you would have had to pity for it anyways, and that's money. You're gonna get 278 pieces of gear, which, if you're a newer player, I would suggest getting. If you're not a newer player and you're already clearing Wyvern, these aren't really that great, honestly. The what is it, a weapon? No, that's not even a weapon. It's a necklace. Yeah, critical hit damage. It's a necklace. Duh. That one's actually pretty okay. Now, one of the problems that I always feel when it comes to pieces of gear like this is, why not just give me the max possible? Like, take this ring, for example. Why isn't it 8 health, 5 critical hit chance, 7 critical hit damage, and, well, 1 effectiveness? Garbage stat right there on this piece of gear, because it's going to be for a DPS, right? I guess you can roll it off with a stone, but still, just give us a max piece of gear. How hard is that? Why are you 1 stat below max? It bugs me. The necklace, though, pretty good. Defense, critical hit chance, attack, speed, that's actually pretty good, even if you are farming Wyvern. If you're a new mid-tier player, that's still gonna be good. I mean, I still got pieces of 78 gear that are actually not bad. So yeah, it is crit chance set, which, if you're a PvPer, not too many people are using it right now, but regardless, it's cheap. So what else are you gonna get? So we're also gonna be getting the unlock here. Oh wait, all of the stuff comes from this, I think, right? No, we got a shop and we've got an unlock. Okay, so we've got the side story. So you're gonna be able to you're gonna unlock this stuff as you go, right? You're gonna get rewards out of this too. So that's how you're gonna get the other 2 copies of. No, you'll get 1 copy of Ram, 1 copy of the artifact, and then you probably get a copy of Ram out of all the other stuff. Out of like the little achievement things that you get. Now, this again is pretty okay here. Helmet, hairpin, speed, crit chance, health, attack. Again, just make it max. That would be great. Okay, so Amelia, first collab unit. Now, I am fairly pleased with the collab units. They don't bring anything new, but their kits are pretty solid. I just got confirmation that you get 1 RAM and 1 artifact from login rewards. So that's how you're going to get all 5 of them. Amelia, Ice Soul Weaver, which I told you yesterday, going to be a Soul Weaver. Boom, easy life. Wait, do they not show her? Do they not show their stuff here? They don't show their stuff here at all. Okay, hold on. They didn't even bother. Do they put it in here? How are you going to just put them there and not have their kit? How are you going to do that? Does this take us over to it? Just put it all in one thing. Just put it all in one thing, homies. I guess that would be really long. Anyways. It's a separate event notice. Okay. We figured it out. We got it. Look, man, I haven't done this in months, so bear with me here. Okay, Amelia's S1 attacks the enemy with ice before recovering the health of the ally with the lowest health. This is a built-in Celestine. Amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's max health. I think Celestine is target's health. Regardless, this is pretty good. You're going to be able to increase that healing a bit further by going to +5. No real reason to take it to +7 unless she's your waifu, in which case, you know what, +15 that girl. Okay, now S2 here. This is going to be a 3-turn cooldown, 2-turn cooldown after. Anyways, grants a blessing to the ally except for the caster, dispelling 2 buffs and increasing attack for 2 turns before increasing combat readiness by 40%. This also increases the caster's combat readiness by 25%. Now, you are going to be able to get another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of that for the target. So 50% for the target, 25% for Amelia. This is really, really big right here. That's going to be a 2-turn cooldown. You're gonna be able to boom 50% them. She's bumped up by 25%. That's gonna be a lot of cycling right there. Not only that, but this gets rid of 2 debuffs and gives them attack. This is really awesome right here. I really like this. Now, you can couple this with something like the DN artifact that does AoE healing when you use a non-combat skill, or the Rod of Amaryllis, which is typically put onto DN, which when she does a non-attack skill, boom, heals. This is on a 2-turn cooldown. She's going to be pushing herself. She's going to be healing on her S1. She's going to be healing on that S2. She's going to be healing on this S3. Now, her S3, 4-turn cooldown when maxed out, uses Spiritual Art to dispel 2 debuffs from all allies before recovering health and granting a barrier for 2 turns. This is huge. Amount recovered. This is going to be so much healing. Actually, you know what? You don't even need a Rod of Amaryllis on her. You could put anything else. You could put Mogdorus Tome. You could put, Doctor's Bag on there for extra debuff removal. Thank you, Duke Josh, for hitting me with that. There's a lot of things that you can do with her. I mean, 4-turn cooldown on her S3. If you really do want to, go with the big, the other thing too is the S2 here recovers the health of the target as on a soul burn. So you can soul burn for 10 souls, recover health on the S3, recover health on the S1. If you put a Rod of Amaryllis on her, you're going to be recovering so much health. But I think a Magdara's Tome actually probably would be good because she's going to be cycling even faster with her S2 and her S3. No debuffs. This is gonna, there's gonna be no debuffs at all. This is like an Amomo on steroids right here. No debuff immunity, but who needs debuff immunity when they just literally can't ever keep a debuff on you? So this is going to be real big. Here's her artifact. It's super tiny, but anyways, recovers health of the ally whose health is below 50% after being attacked. This artifact can help maintain survivability. Okay, hold on. Beep, beep, enhance. Beep, beep, enhance. Beep, beep, enhance. Okay, we're going to go over here and we're going to try to read this really, really bad image that they snipped on here. Increase effect resistance by 15%. So this is going to be big. It's going to make her harder to debuff. When an ally's health is 50% or less after being attacked, recovers health of the ally by 10 to 20%. Can only be activated once per turn. Amount recovered increases proportional to the ally's max health. Now, when an ally's health is 50% or less after being attacked. Okay, so she has to be attacked. So this will be good for AoEs, right? Personally, I still think something like a Rod would be better, or a Magdara's Tome for her. This is good. 20% is still good, especially if you're going into AoE, right? The effect resist is big by itself, but I still think that there are potentially better artifacts out there. We'll see. I think that it's still pretty good. But after the ally being attacked, now that's not necessarily what it says, right? So it specifically says when an ally's health is 50% or less after being attacked. Now maybe it is somebody else. It'll be interesting to see, because their wording is really bad on a lot of things. A lot of times artifacts don't necessarily trigger until you get, well, that's not true, because Elbrus Ritual Sword when an ally is attacked. So yeah, maybe it is. Maybe she's just on her. She doesn't need to be attacked. It's your ally. She's just like, oh, boom, emergency heal. That would be pretty good still. Yeah, and T-Cern Protector. Yeah, this would be really good for T-Cern, honestly. Yeah, that would be phenomenal for T-Cern protection. Okay, yeah. So if that's the way it works, I think this is still a really good option. I think that Amelia has a lot of options that she can use, and I think that is definitely one of them. Why didn't they just use this picture? Why didn't they use this picture? Look at how bad this picture is right here. Look at how crisp this picture is. Boop, boop. Like, just use this one. Why? Smilegate, please. Stove. Come on. Anyways, we're gonna go over here to Rem. Rem's kit is very, very interesting. I really like Rem's kit here. Okay, we're gonna go down. Rem, looking cute as always. I absolutely called that she was going to be a warrior. 100%. I knew it. And just to point out too that Ram is a mage. Thank you very much. But okay, S1, leave it to me. Attacks the enemy with a Morning Star, 35% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. When the caster is granted demon mode, grants the caster an extra attack with the same skill. So it's gonna double up when she's in demon mode. Awesome. If you soul burn this, increases effect chance to 100%. Now it's already gonna go up to 50%. Soul burn it for 100%. Now, a Maid's Pride. This is going to be her passive S2. When somebody dies, dispels all debuffs from the caster and grants demon mode for 2 turns. Can only be activated once every 5 turns. When an ally, except for the caster, is attacked, has a 15% chance to counterattack with Iron Strike. Ugh, excuse me. Normally I just yawn. Today it was a little bit of a burp there, so excuse me on that one, YouTube. I'm not editing that out. But so when an ally, except for the caster, is attacked, has a 15% chance to counterattack with Iron Strike. Iron Strikes takes priority over a counterattack with a basic skill. Iron Strike attacks all enemies, decreasing buff durations by 1 turn and making them unhealable for 1 turn. Now, this is going to also go up to a 20% chance to counter. Now, if you give her a counterattack set, that's going to be what, 40%? 45%? How much is counterattack set? 100%. She's going to have 100% chance to counter, because it doesn't matter how much it actually is together. It's 100%. She's going to do it 100% of the time. 100%. Because 50% of the time it works 100% of the time. Anyways, this interesting thing here is that Iron Strikes takes priority over a counterattack with a basic skill. The way that works is that Iron Strikes, her counterattack becomes Iron Strikes. So it's kind of like Purges, where instead of doing a counterattack with a basic skill, he does his AoE thing when he counterattacks. Awesome. So yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. This is going to be good too, because it just says when somebody dies. It doesn't say when an ally dies. It doesn't say when an enemy dies. It says when somebody dies. That means Arbiter Vildred. That means anybody on your team. Doesn't matter. And even if they're revived, this should still kick in a Maid's Pride. That's just how it should work. And her S3, I will punish you, which, yes, please. Please. Yes. Increase attack of the caster for 3 turns before leaping up to attack all enemies, and decrease hit chance for 2 turns before increasing the combat readiness of the caster by 50%. This is going to be on a 4-turn cooldown here. This is going to be big AoE damage. It's going to blind. This is going to be pretty good. If you kill somebody, boom, you're going to instantly go into demon mode right after, and you are going to be 50% up. Now, this seems to be something that they've been doing a lot with units, is that they're just like, oh, after this move, 50%, you know, increased combat readiness. I think it's going to be interesting. Chat brings up her plus ML haste is going to be a hot dumpster RB teams. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the fact is too, you can use her in something like this, and as long as she's tanky enough with like the lifesteal or Sigurd's or some sort of sustain, she can't get LQC'd like ML Haste can. So there's that. Boom. Does S3 buff happen before damage or after? It'll happen before. So it increases the attack of caster for 3 turns before leaping up to attack all enemies and decrease hit chance. So the attack happens before she attacks. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to go back over to this because this artifact looks way better. Now, I don't like this artifact personally. It could have, if you're using her in a specific, like, it's niche to work, right? Now, her kit works off of people dying. Increased combat, increased critical hit chance. When somebody dies, increases combat readiness of the caster by 24%. Now, this could work with Arby, right? Because let's say you S3, you kill Arby, you get 50%, you get 74% increase, you know, move forward. This is going to pop her right back up to the front, like immediately. Now, downside is here, I don't know. I personally think, you know, it's good though. like 15% critical hit chance is pretty fucking solid. Let's be real. Just that alone, they don't show their stats at all, do they? Hold on. They show her stats up here, right? They don't show her stats in the slightest. They don't. Smilegate. Smilegate, please. Please. She had crit imprint. She has crit imprint. I believe she had crit. Hold on. Smilegate. You're killing me, bro. You're killing me, bro. Open. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So here's the stats. Because Smilegate's killing me, bro. Critical hit chance imprint right here. So this, along with the artifact, is going to be a lot of critical hit chance. So that's going to be what, 46.8 critical hit chance right out the gate. If you triple S her, obviously, right? She is a little bit slow. Yeah, she's like a little bit slow at 102, but she's also a warrior. Don't forget. So, you know, like with a general Purgus, some stuff like that. An Idol's Cheer into AoE could be really good. Overall, I think that the artifact is interesting. It's like I want to say sachet, but it could be good. It can be niche. It can work with her. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, we're going into oh, they literally, do they not even have anything for her? Okay, hold on. Smilegate does not care at all about Ram. So they literally didn't even put her skills in at all. So we're going to open these. I would like to thank Moonstar, who could do a better job than Smilegate at updating their website. Ram, PvE character, you're getting her for free, so nobody really expected her to be this be-all, end-all, amazing character, right? Mage, like I said multiple times here, is that I called this yesterday. Her skill 2, what are you looking at? Increase attack by 30%. Reduce the effect of decreased combat readiness debuffs inflicted on the caster by 80%. You can get this up to 100%. So this is going to be a flat increase of attack by 30%. Now, I'd like to point out she's already got 1556 base attack. Now, I'm not sure if that 1556 is similar to Gunther, where on the screen that they're showing us right now, that's already included. Most likely it is. It's most likely with passive already, because otherwise it would be OP. But I'm sure that it's included because 1556. So it would be good that they clarify that stuff, you know. But anyways, Broman can't get pushed back easy. Skill 1 attacks the enemy with wind, 60% chance to decrease attack for 1 turn. When the caster is buffed, effect increases by 25%. That'll put you up to 100% if she is buffed. Pretty solid, I guess. She's a PvE character, honestly. Her S3 here is going to be attacks the enemy with a gust of wind. There's a yawn for you. Had a little bit of a burp, had a little bit of a yawn. Decreased defense for 2 turns and grants increased attack greater to the caster for 2 turns. So she gabs herself. Defense break and gabs herself. Now in the video that we saw earlier, she did a lot of damage on the expo that she was in. So this is gonna be pretty good right here. So yeah. Some people in chat are saying, so she can't be decreased CR in Earth Expo? Let's fucking go, boys. We'll see. That was who she was up against in Earth Expo, honestly. As a matter of fact, yeah, in the video, that was who she was up against, was Earth Expo. So this is going to be Earth Expo, or Water Expo. Yeah, whatever. The one that pushes you back. Yeah, Water Expo, because that's who you use. She's got an artifact. We'll take a look at her artifact. Increase attack by 15% when attacked by an elite or boss monster. Damage suffered is decreased. When more than one damage, obviously, any damage reduction is reduced. You can only have one at a time. Expo stonks right here, boys. I feel like she's usable in PvP with that attack and that much AoE. She doesn't have AoE. This is single target. This is single target, but still, yeah, one of the best PvE artifacts, at least. I don't know about that. I mean, you're still, well, yeah, that's damage straight out the gate, huh? That's damage in general, so that's not, that doesn't care about Aureus Adamant, crit, anything like that. Yeah, and Soulburn, you do attack all enemies on the S1 for 10. So that is Soulburn right there. So that is the collab information. Now, we've already been going for about 26 minutes. We've still got more stuff. We still have quite a bit more stuff. Let's go over here. Oh, snap. We're going to reload. Okay. Not enough memory to open this page? What are you talking about? What happened to this page? What is going on with my memory? Open this browser, please. What are you doing? Okay, anyways, that was weird. Episode 3, chapter 9, gonna have North Winterberg. So more parts of the story, gonna be able to go through this. I know that most people who are watching this probably haven't even beaten chapter 2 or episode 2. I know that a lot of you probably might have just beaten episode 2. You're on episode 3. You actually probably don't even need to you probably don't even particularly need to make sure that you don't even read the story. Anyways, yeah, you don't even read the story. Don't even worry about it. Oh, hold on. It's because I'm watching here. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Anyways, Winterberg AP. Just go through the story. This is pretty much straightforward. You're gonna have another trust thing. You're used to this already. Chat says get more RAM. Okay. That was actually a pretty good joke. Does the blue rem artifact increase crit rate, or hit chance? Critical hit rate. It's not hit chance. It's crit hit. Again, we're gonna get a Destro Conqueror's helmet, and it's 1 point off. Literally 1 point off. This just bugs me so much. It just bugs me so much, dude. Like, I just do not understand why they're always 1 point off. Anyways, you get a warrior frame from getting this for trusted. So we're gonna get 3 new exclusive equipments. Shu, Kitty Clarissa, and my boy Assassin Cartusia. Not who I expected in the slightest, but I will say that I am not upset about the fact that we are getting some Assassin Cartusia and some Shu. I honestly think that Shu is going to be pretty good with these EEs. So speed, that's big. Speed on an EE is phenomenal. An extra 10 speed is huge. Now, Chop, not the autonomous zone that was in Seattle last summer, but her skill 1. When a critical hit is made with Chop, has a 40% chance to activate Foosh. Now, this is going to be a lot of damage. That's going to be a lot of potential damage right there, especially on, you know, a counter set. Not only is her S1, you know, pushing her forward, but you have that 40% chance to activate Foosh as well. Now, S2, Foosh, damage dealt is increased by 20% when using Foosh. I think this one's going to be the weakest out of the 3. For her third one, this is going to be Help Me, Cream. Make sure you put that pause in there. Don't want to be running around asking people to help you Cream, unless you do, and maybe you'll get some takers on it. But anyways, this is going to grant immunity to all allies for 2 turns after using Help Me, Cream. So third one and the first one, I think, are the 2 absolute winners here. Very, very solid. I think Chop is going to make for some big RNG burst damage. And I think the third one, as long as you're not getting hit with that, you know, that Basar unbuffable, the Brasseria unbuffable, you're going to be able to hit that S3. Now, my boy, Assassin Cartusia, look at him up here. Smug AF, dude. Smug AF right there. Now, effectiveness 8 to 16%. Doesn't really matter too much here. I mean, it is nice. You do want to have a little bit of effectiveness on him to land those stuns on his S3, land those S1s, stuff like that. So those are going to be, the effectiveness is going to definitely help you out there when it comes to that. Now, Battle Frenzy, this is going to be his passive. Now, do you want to bump that up a little bit? Do you want to increase it by another 5%? Or do you want to, after successfully evading, increase combat readiness of all allies except for the caster by 10%? Personally, I'm going to go and get Norton Lifelock ad off of my screen. I am going to go with the S2. G-Purge, Assassin Cartusia, you damned if you do, damned if you don't right here. You're going to be getting all kinds of push. Now, not only that, everybody's going to be dodging. Everybody's going to be getting pushed. The S2, the second one, in my opinion, really, really solid. Both of them, however, are big winners to me. The third one, decrease the skill cooldown of sudden assault by 1 turn. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I don't even care. I don't even care. There's literally no way I would use that third one, the skill cooldown, over the passive, because when you bring Ascart, you are bringing him for that passive. Like, that's just how it is, man. And so I think that if you're stacking those combat readinesses and the evasion, that's going to be huge. Now, again, like I said, you can either go with that extra bit of evasion or you can go with the combat readiness. Now, I believe MRSA with Assassin Cartusia plus Moonlight Dreamblade was like 90%, 95% or something like that. So if you do the first one, MRSA's got like 100% chance to dodge and still will somehow get hit. But regardless, super good. That's the winner in my book, ish. But Kitty Clarissa here, effect resist 8 to 16%, which you're already going to want more effect resist on her anyways, because you really want to have high effect resist on her. You are going to have that right there. Now, S1, Get Away Meow, recovers health of the ally with the highest attack after using Get Away Meow. Amount recovered is increased proportional to the caster's max health. This is pretty good. This is pretty solid. This is pretty great. Meow, I'm Angry, 80% chance to restrict the target for 2 turns after using Meow, I'm Angry. Nah, man, that ain't it. If I want to restrict, I'm bringing Cerise or Captain Rickerus. I'll restrict. Captain Rickerus restricts on his S3 now. He does, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, regardless, if I wanted to restrict, I would be bringing Cerise. That's what I would be bringing. Meow, I'm angry. Number 3 here, though. Decrease combat readiness of the target by 20% after using Meow, I'm angry. If you don't know what her soul burn does, her soul burn on S2 ignores effect resist. So as long as you have a book holder, you can not only debuff them, but you can push them back. So now you have a Kitty Clarissa version of Basar. Phenomenal, amazing, super good. The new Basar, the cuter Basar. Basar just stopped winning. It's all Kitty Clarissa. The only downside is she can't hold a book, so you would need to bring a book holder. But she's just way cuter than Basar. I mean, that's just at the end of the day, that's what really matters. She's Meow, I'm Basar. Yeah, exactly, Rifaru. Meow, I'm Basar now. Look at me, I'm the Basar now. Okay, anyways, here's some stuff that literally nobody cares about. Hey guys, we're getting a Lulika and Spirit Breath drop rate up. I bet you guys are going to be using your bookmarks for that. Huh? Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm wailing on with all this other stuff. Whoa, Lulika and Spirit's Breath, boys. Let's fucking go. All of the resources on that. No, we got 5 new 3-star heroes, and let me tell you what, I am fucking hyped for this. There are a few things that I like in this game more than 3-star and 2-star characters. There is just a certain satisfaction of a 3-star character just hot dumpstering somebody, like just taking a Cleveland steamer right on their chest. And after they made Carrot disgustingly OP, they were like, you know what, hey, let's just do that 5 more times. I also think that they hired a new person to write all of the skill sets that just came out of college and loves to write college level dissertations for their skills, because that's literally what they did. Every one of these skills is so jam-packed full of shit that you will be like, I don't understand, is this a fucking character or a clown car? Because there is so much shit in this. Anyways, Melanie, the VTuber, the one-horned girl with the fucking fang, and let me tell you what, boys, if it's got a fang, you gotta bang. Anyways, first skill, Freeze, attacks the enemy with a 30% chance to stun for 1 turn. However, if you soul burn this, the effect chance is increased by 60%, and a successful attack always results in a critical. Now, they also don't show you the skill ups here in the slightest. So hold on, let's go to our trusty Discord Moonstar to see if he pulled down the skills for all of these, because are they in like literally another thing here? Hold on. The new 3-stars. Let me refresh, because they actually do show the skills. Except not on here. We're gonna watch this video because they show them in this. Maybe. Oh, this is just the voice actors. Oh, why don't you show me the skills, Smilegate? Seriously, Smilegate. Like, you just don't show us any of the skills of the units. Okay, here, hold on. We're just gonna have to do this, because I'm not going away without doing this. Okay.
And combat readiness increases.
Okay, I'm sorry, mute. Okay, so here's Melanie. All right, freeze. Attacks the enemy with a 30% chance to stun for 1 turn. This is going to go up to 5. This is going to go up to 40%. Now, you might probably have assumed that because the soul burn increased it by 60%, that it would go up to 40% with the increase in skill enhance right here. You would have been correct, and that, my friends, earns you a pat on the back, because just like me, you are big brain AF. And figured that out. Anyways, we're going to go to our second skill. Now, when attacked, has a 25% chance to decrease the damage suffered by 50%. When more than 1 damage reduction effect is granted, only the strongest effect is applied. At the end of the turn, increases the combat readiness of the caster by 10%. Now, here's the thing. I think that she just moves. It's not when she's attacked. Is that a conditional? Is it not a conditional? Does she just get 15% combat readiness at the end of the turn? Or is it after she's attacked? Questions? We don't have answers because there's a period there. It's no conditional. It just says at the end of the turn, increases combat readiness of the caster by 10 to 15%. Are we looking at an ML Ball type character who just at the end of every character's turn, she just moves forward? Or is it only when she's attacked? She might just move after her turn. At the end of her turn, 15 extra percent combat readiness, still going to be good. Still going to be potentially good. Lots of questions. We'll see how she works when she comes out. I'll blow you up. Her S3. Attacks all enemies, decreasing speed and inflicting stigma. Now, New did indicate in the video that they had to check on this because he's not sure that this is how it's going to be, but a successful attack will always result in a critical hit. We're talking Fire Charlotte here. We're talking Fire Charlotte. Do not have to worry about, don't really have to worry about that at all. Crit chance anyways. But, Stigma. I want to point out Stigma here because this is a new debuff. Decrease the amount recovered and combat readiness increase by 50%. This is going to be pretty huge. Wording is normal. It decreases the combat readiness by 50%. Decreases amount recovered and combat readiness increase by 50%. Wording is normal. It decreases the combat readiness by 50%. What? Amount recovered is presumably healing, but I don't know. Amount recovered, I think it's amount recovered of health and combat readiness increase. So they have to check the wording on this. Bad wording. And it's really going to need a lot of clarification here. Because New said if that is increase or decrease back in the stream, healing and lifesteal. Sort of a hybrid restrict anti-heal. Yeah, if it is a hybrid restrict anti-heal, I think this is the test unit, and I think that this character is going to be sick regardless. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works and when she comes out, because this on a 3-star is insane, like absolutely insane. So that is Melody. We're going to move over to our next one because I got a lot. I don't have all, we're going through everything. And this is going to be Camilla. She got kind of a man voice. A lot of people in chat seem to like her because, well, booba and blonde hair. She's got critical hit chance and she's got a speed imprint, which is pretty big just for a 3-star. Really nice, really nice here. Light warrior. We're going to take a look at her skills here. Her first one up is going to be Flashing Blade, and this attacks the enemy with a 35% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. When the caster is granted attack, triggers a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack. Think Adventurer Ross when she has attack, right? Now, this is going to be whenever she has an attack, her S1 is going to be pulling in that extra unit. Yeah, Merced does have a speed imprint and is a 3-star as well, and I believe Gloomy Rain has a speed imprint as well. One of the Banshees has it. It's the light one, I think. Anyways, that aside, you can break that, you can buff that increased effect chance up to 100% to break that defense, pull in that double attack, bam, 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 easy life. Lots of things dead. Now, how are you going to get attack? S2. Grants caster skill nullifier once and increases attack for 2 turns before increasing the attack of the ally except for the caster with the highest attack for 2 turns. So this is going to give attack to both her and highest attack, and increases her combat readiness by 50% and skill nullifier. So she can push herself forward, boom, follow up with that S1, defense break in, she's got attack up, the highest attack has attack up, just deado into defense break, and she's got skill nullifier, so she's going to be able to stick around. Now, S3, Swift Execution. As you can see here on the screen, like I said, the people who wrote these skills just really enjoy writing a lot of fucking words into the skills. Attacks the enemy, and when the enemy is defeated, recovers the caster to max health. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's to the target's lost health. When the skill is available, this decreases damage suffered by 30% when attacked. When more than one reduction effect is granted, only the strongest effect is applied. Now, kind of a little bit of not DJ Bassar. Is DJ Bassar just damage in general? A little bit. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, regardless, 30% damage reduction, skill nullifier, does damage proportional to the target's lost health. That means she's going to be a cleanup carry. She is basically just an ML5 at this point. How much shit can we fit into this S3? A ton of it. Oh, she's low on health? Doesn't matter. Just kill somebody. Easy. I'm interested to see what her modifiers are and how much this S3 does based on target's lost health. Gonna be pretty nutty. We're gonna move over to Christy here, who's got the other half of the horn, but she doesn't have her mouth open, so you don't know if she has the fang that her sister has. But you know, if she does have the fang, you know the rules. Anyways, effect resist, self imprint. She is slow as dirt. Slow as dirt. 90 speed. Just super slow. Super slow. Anyways, let's look at these skills. Sword of Protection. Attacks the enemy with a 50% chance to provoke. That's going to go up to 75%. Increases damage by health. Scaling off of health here. Taking a look at number 2. We're going to skip right past it. Oath Shield. Has a 10% chance to counterattack when attacked. At the start of the battle, increase the effect resistance of the ally in the back row by 50% of the caster's effect resist. The rate of this effect does not change after it's activated, and this effect is dispelled only when the ally in the back row is defeated. When the caster is in the back row, the effect is not activated. So, let me break this down for you. Put her on the field, you put martial artist Ken in the back row. Let's say she has 200 effect resist. He gets 100% effect resist. She dies. He still has 100% extra effect resist. He has that 100% effect resist until he dies. Doesn't matter if she's still there, he still has it. This is amazing. She doesn't even have to be in the front spot. Imagine running her with Trozette. Whoever is in that back spot is the most buff, most effect resisted, most tanky motherfucker that has ever lived. 100%. 100%. Whoever is in that back spot is the most protected dude. You will never kill that person. Just put a Landy back there. Put a Landy with a Trozette. No, Landy wouldn't really matter. Maybe. Imagine trying to kill a Degen Arby with that protection. Indeed. This is going to be very amazing. A Rylet. There's a lot of options to put in that back spot that will be both protected and resistant to all effects. We're going to go into her S3 though. Let's take a look at this S3 here as soon as I can find it. Hymn of Courage, increase attack of all allies for 2 turns, increase defense of the caster for 2 turns, and recovers health. Amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's max health. So this, depending, you're going to be getting increased defense. You're going to be having an attack buffer. You don't necessarily need to bring an attack buffer. Couple that with the counter attack, has a 10% chance to counter attack when attacked. AoE, she's going to be counter attacking. Into the provoke on the S1. I think this is going to be amazing. Imagine a 300% ER made behind a Trozette. It'll never die. Ever. The most OP stall team that has ever existed. With a 3-star. The one that does it, the one that really matters, Penelope, or the VTuber Mori, right? That's her name, right? Mori, the rapping one. You know what it was? They actually had a collab with VTubers, but they had to pull out. But they literally had already made this character, and they're like, we can't not use this character. That's what we've got to do. That's what we've got to do. By the way, if you look like Penelope, slide into my DMs, please, because fucking hot. Real hot. Critical hit chance self-imprint, 108 speed, Dark Thief, 3-star. Not bad. We're going to look at her first one, Merciless Sword. Slay Me Mommy. Attacks the enemy before increasing attack of the caster by 15%. This is going to stack up right here. This is going to be like your Landy S1, you know, with her passive that stacks up attack. When an enemy is defeated, increase combat readiness of the caster by 75%. Zoom, zoom. Easy life, dude. Zoom, zoom. Oh, somebody died? I guess I get to take another turn. Yeah, way too much main character energy to be a 3-star. Way too much main character energy. We're gonna move over here to preliminary plans. Decrease debuff durations of all allies by 1 turn before granting a barrier to the caster for 3 turns. Grants an extra turn to the caster. Barrier strength increases proportional to the caster's attack. So not only is she going to get a fat barrier, the longer it goes on, fatter the barrier, much like that ass, but extra turn. New was talking about using RNL on her. Turns on turns on turns. She's granted an extra turn, extra chance to proc RNL. Boom. Just reduces debuff duration. Easy life. Easy life, dude. This is going to be really big because you can RNL off of that, and then this is going to have a really, it's not too long of a cooldown. 4 turns, not bad at all. Disarm is going to be the S3. Now this is where shit gets real. This is where shit gets really real, because this is a whole new mechanic. Inflicts resource reduction on the target by 100%. This is on a 3-turn cooldown. before attacking them, with a 75% chance each to decrease attack for 2 turns and stun for 1 turn. This also grants stealth for 2 turns. Now, you're going to be able to get this up to, what is it? This is a 100% chance to decrease attack and stun when this is maxed out. Now, let me tell you what resource reduction is. Decrease fighting spirit and focus by 100%. Unaffected by effect resist, or whether or not the target attack hits. Are you fucking serious right now? Get shit on, Rylet. This literally takes a hot dump right on Rylet's chest. SSB, Ravi, Landy, get fucked. Violet, what? Doesn't matter. Get absolutely hot dumpster. Now, the decrease attack and the stun do require you to hit, but the resource reduction does not, and 2 turns stealth right afterwards. This character is disgusting. This character is nuts. This character's fucking crazy. Now, we've got one more 3-star here, and we have been talking for almost an hour. I haven't even talked about ML Charles. I'm going to do another ML Charles video. You're going to get a different ML Charles video because this is already an hour long. But Penelope, really good. Now, let's take a look here at Helen. I'm getting very Momo, very sad vibes. I don't think that she has the sinful breasts that Momo was hiding for a little while. Maybe she'll get a summer skin in the future. Maybe she'll get an SC that will bring her up to Momo levels. But she's got there's a little bit of something for everybody in these nights when it comes to whatever your fetish is. And she's got the unconfident, shy night girl. Again, super slow, but not as slow as Christy. She's 91 speed, defense, health right here. She does look like she needs a hug. She's got some sad girl vibes going on right now. Very, very big sad girl vibes with like the buckled in knees. But anyways, blunt strike. This is where, you hit the blunt. Anyways, attacks the enemy before increasing combat readiness of a random ally, except for the caster, by 10%. Very Falconeer Quarry-esque. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's defense. Now, you can soul burn this to hit all allies. That's not bad. I don't know that I would waste a soul burn on that unless absolutely needed. Now, we're going to go to her S2. Wild Swing attacks the enemy before increasing defense of the caster for 2 turns and recovers health. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's defense, and amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's max health. So this is going to be really good for 3-turn cooldown, increasing health here. This is going to be good for sustain, and she's going to need it because she's going to be slow. Now, S3. This is going to be cool. Adopts a counter-attacking stance for 3 turns. Grants increased speed and barrier to all allies, except for the caster, for 2 turns. Barrier strength increases proportional to the caster's defense. After suffering an attack that targets all allies, decreases skill cooldown by 2 turns. Now, this is going to be 7 turns. Now, unlike ML Crow, where is ML Crow like can only trigger once every turn or whatever. This, like, if you're getting hit by multiple AoEs, you can use this every fucking turn. Every turn. You can use this every turn. I think it's going to be sweet. I think this has potential. She's going to get increased speed, which is going to make up for her abysmal speed. She's got increased defense on her S2. She's got the heals. She's got increasing combat readiness of one of her other, allies. I think she does have potential here. Especially if you take her into like, draft her into like, you know, a Hufine, something like that. Dies to OP Sig. A lot of things die to OP Sig. Just ban OP Sig. Just ban OP Sig. I mean, you can say that about a lot of units. Anyways, regard speed except for the caster. No, increase speed and barrier to all. Yeah, it actually. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Increases speed and barrier to all allies except for the caster. Thank you. It's been a day. We've been talking for an hour. I'm going to Nobel 101. Shout out to you for correcting me so that I didn't have to get corrected in the comment section. Not that anybody would know this because they didn't put this up on the website. Yeah, but she will have the counterattack stance. So being slow isn't that big of a detriment if she's going into AoE, right? Because she's going to be counterattacking 100% of the time because she has counterattack stance. It's not like, you know, an extra 10% chance to counterattack. It's every turn. So she actually doesn't need to be super fast. By the time she gets back around, if you're going into AoE heavy, should be okay. Ish, maybe. We'll see. I think out of all of them, she's probably the one I'm least excited for, with Penelope being the most that I am excited for. But let's get back over to here. Let's see if there's literally anything else that does her S1 give her CR? No, it does to everybody else. If you soul burn her S1, it will give her CR push because it says everybody. It is random, isn't it? You right. Hold on. You're right. It's random. So it could give it to her. A random ally. No, a random ally except for the caster. A random ally except for the caster. If you soul burn it, it's to all allies, which should be all. If it says all allies, it should be all allies and the caster. So she is gonna just be slow AF. I don't think she's gonna work out that well, honestly. Again though, like if you're going into like a Hufine or, you know, somebody that does have a lot of AoE, that's just gonna get hard countered by her nonstop, it will be very, very beneficial to the rest of your team. So she does have some potential. How much? I don't know. We'll see. But let me look at events here. I don't see anything. I don't see anything else on events. I'm going to do a completely separate video for ML Charles because I've got a lot to talk about with ML Charles. So look for that one a little bit later today. This was an hour and 2 minutes. Actually, it's going to be longer than that because I got to put in the intro and the outro. But thank you guys for watching this video, listening to me talk. You probably had to wait until your lunch break, or you just really don't have a whole lot going on. Really big patch today. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. But you know what? Some people are still going to complain about not having any fucking content, or you know, content when Summer Assyria when. Oh, by the way, they did show that. Do we have that? Hold on, we're gonna watch that before we go, which that's good because the non-copyright sound. Here we go. Hold on, this is what we're gonna end with. Oh, I gotta unmute it. Hold on, I forgot that I muted New and Mashu. Okay, here's what we're gonna end with. First off, can we talk about how hot she looks right there? Like, bro. So hot. My favorite trio. Also, Summer, Sirmia, Wen. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. I'm just gonna take a minute. Just take a minute. Look at that Sirmia Fang right there. Little Sirmia Fang. She doesn't have much of a butt going on in this picture, but bro, just fuck me up, fam. Absolutely just Nice. Also, for those of you who are wondering, first off, let's just scroll back here a little bit. I want to point out this Summer Alexa looking like an absolute snack with a random ass belt around the middle of her stomach. Why is she a Final Fantasy character? I don't understand. What is that belt doing there? It's not holding up anything at all, not even remotely. Like, is there anything on that belt? No, but look at that smile. She's got to hide her belly button. It's not even hiding her belly button, dude. It is not even hiding her belly button. I can see her belly button underneath the bar. It's not hiding it in the slightest. That's terrible. But there is a Momo. Oh, dude, look at that. I'm just going to pause this. I'm just going to pause this at random places. Because look at Clarissa right there. She is so fucking adorable. Anyways, boys. Anyways. Summer is serious soon. Mosh, you already spoiled it. We already knew it was coming. With that, I am going to head out of here. Like I said, be ready for ML Charles later today. I had a lot to talk about that Dapper Daddy. I will catch you guys later. As always, if you made it all the way to the end, let me know in the comments section that you made it all the way to the end. Like, fave, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Shotgun Shogun's back. It's going to be a good mix of Final Fantasy stuff. It's going to be a good mix of Epic 7. I got to get back in. Oh, Judge Kisei skin for next RTA season. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy, homies. Peace.